Now, law enforcement authorities are out in full force enforcing lockdown regulations. There's currently a major roadblock on the N1 near the Rand Show off-ramp in Johannesburg. Let's cross live to our reporter Anina Peens, who's at the scene. Anina, very good morning to you. Talk us through what is happening there.
Hi, good morning. It is this roadblock started quite small. We have just arrived. I'm going to have to move around because we're in the middle of the street. I'm here with the executive mayor of the Joburg Metro, and he's actually stopping cars with the Metro cops. It started as a small roadblock, and it's now escalated to a massive clampdown. So we're just going to turn to the mayor here. In a sec, there we go. So if you could just stand there for me. Yes. This has now turned into a full-scale lockdown. What exactly happened here? You're arresting people. Yes. You are here yourself. Tell us a bit more about this operation.
The operation here is to check compliance with the regulations and the call that people must stay at home. When you're on the road, you must produce a permit and you must be an essential service. Now, many of the people that we stop, well, some of them don't even have permits. They are taking chances. They are giving us lame excuses. And of course, the cops are enforcing the law.
Are these people who actually abide to the rules, are they wearing masks? Are they families? Are they friends? Are they more than people in the car than was actually allowed according to the limits? So the four-seater can only carry 2 passengers. Is that being done? Are you seeing that rules being applied?
Well, 1 or 2 cars have three people in the car. But what's important is that you need a permit to be on the road, and you must prove that you're an essential service. Now, these ones don't even have permits.
So since you've been here...
Some of them, they'll show us permits. You try and call to verify. The landlines are not being answered. So you don't even know whether they are real permits or not, because you couldn't even verify. There are lots of cars on the road, lots of permits. We think there's an abuse of these permits now.
And what are you doing? Are you actually arresting people for that? What are some of the excuses that they're giving you?
This one here just said my granny's dead. When you cross-questioned him, he said, no, let me tell you the truth. I'm going to see my girlfriend in Randburg.
And then do you arrest them?
Well, the cops are arresting them and they are finding them. They are enforcing the law. And this is full-scale enforcement of the law.
And you're going to be here all day. There's one of the big roadblocks. Are there other ones also happening in Joburg simultaneously?
Well, we had one in Rivonia Road this morning. This is the second one. We're going to have another one later this afternoon.
And what you see is mostly excuses to wrap that, Mayor?
It's just excuse after excuse. My child is sick. There's one who said, I'm taking money to my granny. No, I'm from Southgate because Deep Kloof Mall was full. It's just excuse after excuse. People are not adhering to the lockdown call of the president.
And the city is taking it very seriously.
We must take it seriously. We must enforce, because all our interest that we enforce the law. It's in our interest that people stay at home. The lockdown is meant to achieve a particular objective. It's in our interest that we enforce it.
Thank you very much. That was the executive mayor of Johannesburg, Geoff Makhubo, now stopping some of the people not abiding to the rules along with the JMPD here, just off the Rand Show exit on the N1 leading north to Pretoria side. As you can hear, the mayor said that they are clamping down. They're taking no excuses. If you cannot provide a valid proof of reason or permit that you are allowed to be on the road, they will check that permit. They will make the phone calls that are necessary, and if it's found that you are not where you belong and not where you're supposed to be, you will be arrested. We'll be sticking around here for a little while longer to see what are some of the excuses people are giving, how big the roadblock is going to get, and we'll also speak to the head of the JMPD just now, Mr. Wayne Menard.
Thank you so much, Anina. Let's leave it there for now. There you have it, an update from the streets of Johannesburg there. Several excuses. So before you get out of your house and try a drive, you better make sure that those reasons are indeed legitimate. We'll take you back to Anina, who's covering and monitoring those developments on that highway.